Mr. Reliable has taken over.
Yay!
Look, I can see everybody's faces except for 4 or 5 people that are not joined yet.
We can hear Peter today, so that's good.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Good. That helped.
So you must be sitting forward so that we can hear you. When you squeak back in your chair, then we can't hear you as well.
I turned the speaker.
Oh, good idea.
Good. Working.
Yeah.
That worked last week.
Well, yay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess others are not coming. We only have a bunch missing, including Yuri so far. She's starting her own call.
No, don't say that. We want her on ours.
Here she is.
She is.
Yeah.
It's all under the link. Can you
Hey,
send me?
Diana.
Hi. Hi.
I'm the D.
Diane, where are you? Diane 1 is here. Diane Lynn is missing.
No, I'm here. I'm there.
Okay. I see. Yeah, hi.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I believe we are recording. Yay.
Okay.
Is Yuri here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, predictable, but not by me. The killing of George
Floyd.
Floyd, yeah. That was a moment for quantum.
What?
Yeah, I fell, and
You fell? Your body fell?
yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, it was part of the when I went to the bathroom for everybody. That was
You're breaking up, Peter.
okay. When I went to the bathroom for humanity in the 1,000 interconnected. Yeah.
Sorry, I won't be able to record.
Well, but the point is, that was awful from my point of view.
Well, yes.
That was like 7 days of suffering.
Happened what?
Until I finally passed it. And then once I passed it, I said, what was that? To myself. And that was eliminating for everybody in all 1,000 interconnected stars.
Wow. Was
And
it a
that,
kidney stone or something?
oh no, it was much worse than that.
Oh.
Really? Wow.
Much worse than that. And but I did it. And then after it was done, I said, what was that? And it was elimination. Everybody.
Was what?
Elimination.
Elimination for everybody. So we took a giant step forward.
Wow.
Then,
Oh, thank you.
well, you're welcome. And then when black met white, when George died.
George Floyd.
Yeah. Last Monday. So, and that was fall. With not being able to get up.
Wow.
So.
Were you in your home?
Yes, I was.
Good.
That was good.
Yeah, honey.
So
Wow.
it's over. So basically, we
Oh,
turned the corner on the reset of humanity. No-
Peter,
Yay.
Yes.
can you help us or understand, like, this killing of George is actually quantum? Like, can you help put the pieces together of how this all correlates, please?
Yeah. We go back to 14,500 supercycles ago, right? And each supercycle is 34 trillion zeros. And that's how you get 5.5 million trillion zeros. You just multiply those two numbers. So we're all one, right?
Right.
right.
So for 5,000 super, we knew what we know. Something new would happen too. And then we would balance it free. And then what we knew grew. The free point of new with more letters. And then the point of 7 letters. And then our new grew. But never without being in balance. So we're all one. And there's 5,000 supercycles. That's what we did. Be one. And then we grew multiples. And that required female. So we grew multiples and magnificences at the same time because of how we expanded. So if you really simplify, we went from 3 to 4. And when we went from 3 to 4, we did 2 energies, real and photonic. And we found out there was a huge difference. You could use photonic energy and learn very quickly. But it had one problem, you died. Or you could use real and never age. But you also never learned. And the only way to learn was put the two together. And the way you had to put them together is what we did. So once you learn quantum and the protocol for awake energy to switch back quantum, you'll be divine. But once you learn how to use both energies, you'll have the best of both. You won't age, and you will be endless. And that's exactly what we're doing. Nothing, we're not doing 99% of it. All of it. The other thing we do is eliminate all photonic disease, because from the real energy part, we won't get it. But since we'll be spending our waking hours using it, photonic energy, we'll be continuing to grow at the same rate. So ask that, Diane.
That's great. And now I'm just looking to understand more about what happened when you fell and how the death was. I guess I'm looking for just an additional piece. That all makes sense, and it really is helpful. And now I'm just understanding like how you fell. I get the elimination part because we're one body, and you're taking that on to eliminate for 1,000 universes for or the zillions of us. So
Right.
seems like a small word, but thank you. But I'm just wondering, like, when you fell, was that being hit with it, like experiencing it?
No, that was just think of it as an earthquake.
Peter, you broke up. Can you come
Yeah.
closer? Yeah.
It was an earthquake.
Oh, an earthquake.
Right. So be in an earthquake, and you're gonna lose your footing. And where is the epicenter of the earthquake?
So are you saying that the earthquake was in Colorado Springs? Everyone else felt it as well?
It was a quantum earthquake.
A quantum earthquake.
Nobody.
So only you. Okay.
Right.
Only you felt it.
Correct.
Wow. That's pretty earth shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lose your footing.
Oh.
Wow, that gives new meaning to totally interconnected.
See this?
Hmm?
Did Nell see this?
No.
Did she see you fall?
Oh, yes.
How did you
It
admit
was
to
a
her?
physical fall? It was a physical fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know the commercial. I've fallen and I can't get up. That was me.
I know what that feels like.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Like,
But
So how did you explain it to Nell then, Peter?
I didn't even try.
Oh, okay. Well, and she's seen you fall in previous times with your balance challenge.
I'm pretty good about not falling.
Mhm.
But then, and when I do, I get up. But this time I couldn't get up.
Did you have any perception as to why that was?
No, because it was minor.
Mm-hmm.
This, from experience, I've learned it was major.
Yeah.
And when I researched it, I found what I should do.
So
I
how
kind
is
of
your
lost
recovery
some of
for
that.
all of us?
Hmm?
How is your recovery? Now that you're up and around, this happened because it was a quantum entanglement event for you and us. Is your recovery okay?
Right, but the I knew it was humanity because of the bathroom thing.
Was
So,
that just previous to it on that same day?
oh no, that
Okay.
was like a month earlier.
Okay.
But
And that was different. That elimination for humanity was different from what you experienced for Puff Lorry and
Tim.
Socrates, etc.
Not even close.
Good
Because
heavens.
the elimination for humanity, the zillions of us, was very, very uncomfortable.
Oh, honey,
Mhm.
I feel for you.
Yeah.
I really do.
But the reality is, it's gone.
Yeah, it's done.
Done.
Thank
Done.
you.
Yay.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Cudum.
During making the decision to have a non-destructive reset for humanity.
Wow.
Atlantis was 15,000 years ago, 13 and a half. And this one would have been 12 and a half.
Would have been what?
12 and a half thousand years. We would have come back. If it had been struck, because you're dealing with much fewer people. It's that simple.
We're dealing with much fewer people this time? Is that
No.
what you're saying?
Last time.
In Atlantis.
In
Okay.
Atlantis.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Oh,
we were,
that's right, because it was only millions, not billions like we have now.
It was like 2 billion.
Okay.
Wow. So,
So it's also been, on my part, deeper realization, and the whole process is there's nothing digital. And that's why
You're breaking up again, honey.
we could stay 33 and we wouldn't have to go deeper, because the 33 will
What, Peter?
we will grow deeper and
We
deeper.
will go deeper, the
Yeah.
33 of us.
Right. And it doesn't matter that we have more, because this is once you're to the bottom. Once you're at the bottom, you just keep going
mhm.
deeper and deeper and deeper. And what was it when we were all one? And we practiced for 5,000 supers. We were all one. It was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, grow, 1, 2, 3, grow, 1, 2, 3, grow. Well, so now it's 35 of us. And we're all growing and having fun every day. Fun right now.
Peter,
All right.
when you had that chest expansion, does that have an influence on your recovery so fast?
Yeah, it's just part of what had to be done. It's part of steps needed to be taken.
Uh-huh.
Stop and look at the big picture. For 5,000 super cycles, all we did was
You're balanced.
all we did. We're really good at it. And then we added, which means we had all the female stuff, reproductive. We had Magnificence, all unique. So we did it.
Yay.
And it really, I mean, it got 5,000 supers. Each one is 34 trillion zeros. That's a lot. It's a third of 500,000. And we've learned things by doing things. Who's ever heard of learn things by somebody telling you how it is?
It doesn't work. That dog doesn't do it.
Never,
You have to
never
learn
done
from
it.
firsthand experience.
Exactly it.
Wow. So Peter, how does that event speed up the reset, or what does it do to the reset?
It's a signpost, and now we've eliminated, and now we've crossed the tipping point of balancing between black and white. We crossed through it, like the quantum threshold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, Diane, you tried to have a separate call. There are for sure others of us who did have the same questions, and others of us won't even know we have some of those. So we hear them, and they go ding, and if it's simple to say, there are no secrets.
Mm-hmm.
And those that have any curiosity and want to join the call, they join. And you can decide whether to gradually question each area you've got questioned, or you can have a call, and we'll do 1 o'clock, and everybody will see the agenda, and they'll choose whether to come. Very simple.
Wow.
So who's got questions?
Hang on, Harry, please mute yourself in the car.
I did.
Well, somebody else is driving.
No,
Yeah.
Judy.
You're answering real fast, so it's not muted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peter,
Yes.
on the Daily Intense webpage, you spoke a couple weeks ago. I remember left is love, right is light, and center is balance. And then for the invisible in that was the inside outside line. For the visible line on the left is endless zeros, and you just spoke about that there was endless zeros. What is the right side? How many zeros are there, or does it matter? It doesn't say.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
But
It's a
there is,
finite number.
Alex,
Yeah.
there are only
Yeah.
40 zeros for
It's
holographic
quantum.
energy. So,
It's digital.
Okay.
yeah.
And remember, digital can be true and it can be false.
Okay.
Quantum is there are 1,000 truths. And each truth doesn't become a truth, and so it's tested for one super. So the testing is really rigorous. I mean, one super cycle, that's 34 trillion zeros.
Have we finished all of the testing for all of the 1,000 truths?
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I
you
mean,
won't have 1,000.
We had to go through an earthquake. We've done it.
A quantum earthquake.
Mm-hmm. Think of it as an earthquake that's so violent you just can't stand up.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Jan.
Hi, Jan.
Hi, Jan.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
I didn't have my schedule set up for today, and I may have to get off early too, but I'll prepare better next time.
Yes.
Good job getting here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Yes.
Oh, wouldn't miss it.
Uh,
Or
Peter,
try not to.
I have a question. How is light, vibrations, and matter? What is their dance? How does it work with the light and vibration, and eventually creating matter?
Well, it's all part of what we're using to experience energy. And today we've shared the two types of energy. Real energy. There's one guy that's almost 6,000. He's 583,000 years in the same body.
Mm-hmm.
Every child spends 2 to 3 years with this person. That's the guy 600,000.
Is he living on the surface of the planet?
No, he's living under the sea. Under the Aegean Sea.
In the hollow earth, yes. That it is very fascinating, Peter, that looks like the kids now are remembering way more than the older generations. You know, each new generation seems to be.
But remember, those kids learning about holographic energy.
Say that again?
Those children are not learning about holographic energy.
Yeah.
To those children, it's
It's a what, Peter?
it's described, but as dangerous because you die.
Oh.
Is anybody on yet?
Hmm?
Harry's talking to someone.
Harry, mute yourself, please.
I don't think he knows how to mute himself.
And he can't, yeah.
Alex, can you take it upon yourself to give him a
Hello?
lesson between now and then? Thank you. Ah,
Yeah.
we saw that.
Oh dear. You were in the car a few seconds ago, Harry. What happened? He mutated himself.
We knew where he was everywhere.
Wow.
So are you starting to get it? Are you starting to understand
Yes.
Yes.
where you're
Better
going?
and better.
Yeah, it's a slow process, but we are gaining. Yes.
It's supposed to be
Indeed.
fast.
Because you're all at the same time converting from using your consciousness and your thought and your brain and your mind, which are all electric and all have delay, or are all electric, thus have delay.
Thus what? Thus what, Peter?
Hmm?
So what was after thus?
It has delay.
Oh, it has delay. Okay.
Yeah. But there's no thousand truths. We needed truths. We didn't know how many. It's 1,000. Quantum love was the last one.
Questions, anyone?
Well, there's too much of a delay, so it won't be a good question.
That was quick.
Go ahead anyway.
Put it out there in the quantum field, you know.
Since we're starting a new month of June today, I got up this morning highly excited in a feeling of anticipation. And do you have a word or a few words that could describe this month that we're coming into? I know we have an eclipse or two this month.
Yeah, it's the fourth year, beginning of the fourth year exact of quantum strength.
Yeah.
Yay.
Right. Today is the anniversary, right? Yeah, 4
That's
years.
good.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, that's significance.
That is good. I use quantum strength a lot. It's very helpful.
Yeah.
That has been a
It
fast
is.
4 years.
Yes, it has been.
And the testing was finished on the 25th of February of last year.
Yes.
So on the 1st of June of 2016, it was available. And as of 1,000 days, a year later, it was testable. So it's available and fully tested.
Yeah.
Personally, it was a big deal
Yep.
Yeah.
because we spent 9,000 supercycles developing.
Wow, that requires a happy birthday sing song. Gosh.
And it's actually Cammie's birthday today. She's not here.
That's
but-
right.
Yeah.
Today.
Wow.
Is it?
Yes.
Birthday, Cam.
Happy birthday, Cammy.
Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Somebody said thank you. That's great. We're all one.
We are all one. She heard it.
I like that.
Her Magnificence heard it.
Oh dear.
Noreen, the detail of everyone's birth date, I don't see that in the contact list of many of one on my iPad. Where can we see those details?
Not
I
everybody
agree. I
has
like
put it
that.
in,
A bunch
Yeah.
of them are on there, yes.
but not everybody.
Yeah, 20, I think 22 or so.
How many do we have in the month of June besides my own?
Well, Cammie, then
Cammie.
on 7th, I think it's Jilly, 8th is Sandra.
Okay.
Yeah, a few more.
Dennis.
Dennis too.
That's right, Dennis. And my husband, even though
Yeah.
he's not part of the group.
Okay, Harry.
So the Paul, what's the
Or
Beatles?
you
like?
want me to find out for everybody else?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Some
think we know the birthdays of Hockney or Sandra Powell or Debbie Harrington.
No,
Sandra
Debbie,
Powell.
Debbie
Hers
Harrington
is-
is in December. So
No, right. Hers is
But we don't have that information because that information was circulated by Yuri long time ago.
okay.
And also, we had people who joined later, so we never asked them, or I never
Right.
asked them. So.
yeah, Dennis's birthday is also this month. On
The 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to sing a lot.
So for people, maybe we have missed somebody's birthday.
Exactly.
Because we
And-
never, yeah.
And Diana Martinez obviously is the last day of this month, 30th.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Lots of celebrating.
Yeah. Lots of strength.
Yeah.
Peter, I just wanted to comment on all of the riots and everything that happened because of, all the racial divide and everything with George's death. All I kept feeling, and I talked to Noreen about this at length, is I'm so thankful that we are here and returning to quantum and focusing on this, because I think the state of the
Indeed.
world, so many people right now between COVID and between all of this, is a very depressed place, and a lot of people an incredible amount of fear. And so I
Yes.
just say I'm so thankful for all of you, and for you, Peter, for to be a part of this group and what we're doing, knowing that we are making the difference as we continue to do our work for
Right.
everyone.
Yeah.
Amen.
So
Yes.
Cheers.
Thank you, Diana.
Cheers. Thank you.
Yes.
Anna?
Thank you.
yeah, thank you all, and thank you, Peter, because I was
Yes, indeed.
yeah, I was just like, wow. I mean, it's really so intense right now, and it's like to know that we are making the best difference we can make is hugely happy.
Is it appropriate to
Uplifting.
describe us as intense as well? Balanced? Is what I'm thinking.
Couldn't be beyond the threat without being balanced.
Right.
And balancing these things wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, it has to get us off balance before we can balance back,
Right. But with the threshold crossed, you are more in distance than you are whatever else there was.
Digital.
The 100.
Well, cheers to that. That is a
Yes.
Cheers.
That's great news.
Yeah, I agree. And it's kind of cool to have the events of knowing when you cross through something. And humanity has crossed through and realized they've got to take responsibility for really.
That's true.
And you've already gone through the elimination part.
Mhm.
So those aren't upcoming events. Those are completed.
Yes.
Those boxes are checked. So that's
Yeah, exactly. Keep it simple.
And the next box is TBD. It's an MTT. No news on what's next.
So there's another point that is really key, and that is that once you're quantum, you'll never stop moving us deeper.
Moving what?
moving us deeper.
Moving us deeper. Because of it's animal. As Diane has more fun, that fun goes through all of humanity in all 1,000 star systems.
That's the best sharing there is, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Indeed.
So
Yes.
you do, and they benefit.
Wow.
Do they?
That's awesome.
And eventually that translates into they do also. And that's where the spread is endless. And it's deepless. That's a new word.
Can that
What's
be
that again?
described, Peter? Peter, can that be described as waves as well?
Can she do?
Can we use the word waves? When we feel happier, better, it goes out as waves for everybody else to feel it, like a ripple on a pond.
It's actually quantum.
Resonance. It's resonance.
You're experiencing it as a ripple. Your conscious, your mind, thought, consciousness, brain, but that forcing is electric.
Yeah.
We're learning quantum beyond electrical.
Yeah.
So they'll experience it as a wave, but the waves is coming through, which is quantum.
What was the new word again, Peter, that you said earlier?
It don't remember yet.
He's in quantum. He can't remember everything.
It was something about deep.
Deepless.
Deeper or something like it. But
Yeah,
it's the way quantum
Deep was
analog
part of it. Yeah.
Deepless.
Deepless.
Deepless, yeah.
Deepless.
Oh, that's funny.
Deepless and endless. Yes.
Deepless and endless. Yeah.
deep, yeah, deep is one way to. fun, full, happy, always happy, endless, not dying, not aging, being, all of you are practically immune to COVID because we crossed the threshold.
Yes.
Very neat. Yay. Yay, quantums.
Mhm.
That's what I say, yay.
So I see that we've passed the appointed time.
Yeah.
Any last minute questions?
There's a delay again, Peter, so it's no good.
I had one question, but it really isn't that important. I just wondered if you remember the 2014, was it 2014 that you had your first call?
No, the calls started several years earlier.
Oh, okay.
The first meet and greet
Was in 2014. Yeah.
Okay.
and that was Donna D and Diane,
All right.
who were both on this call.
All right. That's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Awesome call. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, everybody.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
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 you.
you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank you.
Love you
Nice
all.
to see everyone.
I love
Thank you,
you.
everybody.
Yeah,
Nice.
love
Thank
you.
you.
See
I
you
love
next
you.
Monday.
Bye, Bernie.
See you next week.
Bye, Hector.
Bye.
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 Hey,
Bye.
Bye, Judy.
Bye.
Thank
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.